Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Oliver. We are learning algebra by working through problems from the Larson textbook. Section 1.6 is where we are at. Today we're looking at practice B. So let's start. Number one, the input variable is called the question mark variable. Okay, so in a function is something like y equals 2x plus 5. So x here is what we call the input variable and y is the output variable. X can also be called independent variable. Independent because it can be any value. And then y is dependent. Why? Because it depends on x. So y is dependent variable. Okay. So the input variable is x, right? Input is x, y is output. So the input variable is called the independent variable. So independent is 1. Okay, so 1 is independent. Number 2, the output variable is called the dependent variable. Okay. Number 3, tell whether the pairing is a function. 1, 3, 5, 7. So yes. For each input parameter, there is one output. Number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. For each input parameter, there is output. Here, this is not a function, so no, 5 is not a function. Why? Because for input 12, we get two outputs, 4 and 1. Okay. Number 6, make a table for the function. Identify the range of the function. So we have the domain. So we can actually maybe have this as this. Okay. Range. So for x is 1, we have 4 times 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. For x equals 2, we have 4 times 2 is 8, minus 2 is 6. For 3, 4 times 3 is 12, minus 2 is 10. For x is 4, we have 4 times 4, which is 16, minus 2 is 14. Okay, so range is 2, 6, 10, and 14. Okay, next one. Domain and range. Okay, so for x equals 10, 10 times 0.1 is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. For x is 20, 20 times 0.1 is 2. Why? Because 20 times 2 is 20, and then you have to go one decimal place here, because there is one decimal place here, so it's 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Right? And then 30, x is 30, 30 times 0.1 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 40 times 0.1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. So you can see 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the range is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Next one, number 8. Okay, so for x is 6, 6 here. So 6 times 1 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. C is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay. 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 over 2 is 3.5. Right? 3.5 plus 2 is 5.5. So this is 5.5. X is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. Over 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. You see 5, 5.5, 6. This is probably 6.5. So let's see. 9. 9 times 1 is 9. Divided by 2 is 4.5. Plus 2, 6.5. Okay. So the range is 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. Write a rule for the function. Okay, we have x, the inputs 1, 2, 3, 4. Outputs are 5, 10, 15, 20. So y, the function is 5 times x. Why? Because 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. Why can it be 4 plus 1, 5? Because 4 plus 2 is 6, not 10, right? So that's the function y equals 5x. Next one, we have x, 10, 11, 12, 13, and output y, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this will be y equals 10 minus minus x, right? 10 minus x. Okay, actually x minus 7. This would be y is x minus 7, right? X is 10, 10 minus 7, 3. X is 11, 11 minus 7, 4. X is 12, 12 minus 7, 5. X is 13, 13 minus 7, 6. So this is the function, y equals x minus 7. So whatever x is, you subtract 7 of that, you get y. Okay. Number 11, shoe sizes. The table shows men's shoe sizes in the United States and Australia. Write a rule. When they say write a rule, that means write the function. For the Australian size is a function of the United States size. Okay. Write a rule for the Australian size. So Australian size, so this is y, this is x. So y equals, right? This is what's needed. So y equals, we have to start with 5, get 3, with 6 we get 4. So it's, you see, it's less, it's 2 less than x. Y is 2 less than x, right? 6, 4, 7, 5, 8, 6. The difference is always 2. So it's y is whatever x is minus 2, right? 5 minus 2 is 3, 6 minus 2 is 4, and so forth. Number 12, balloon bunches. You're making balloon bunches to attach to tables for a charity event. You plan on using 8 balloons in each bunch. Write a rule, write a function, right? Write a rule for the total number of balloons used as a function of the number of bunches created. So it's basically 8 balloons per bunch. So y equals 8 times x. Identify the independent and dependent variables. So independent is x because it can be any value. Dependent is y because it depends on the x. So this is independent and this is dependent variable. How many balloons will you use if you make 10 bunches? So 8 times 10, x is 10, right? Write a rule for the total number of balloons used as a function of the number. Okay. Identify the dependent. We did that. And how many balloons if you make 10 bunches? So y equals 8 times 10, right? So this x equals 10. And y, it would be 80 balloons. Balloons. So that's the function. X is the independent variable. Y is the dependent variable. And the answer is 80 balloons you get with 10 bunches. Okay. Number 13, baking. A baker has baked 10 loaves of bread so far today and plans on baking 3 loaves more each hour. So 3 loaves more each hour for the rest of his shift. Write a rule for the total number of loaves baked as a function of the number of hours left in the baker's shift. Okay, so y would be 10 loaves already baked plus 3 loaves times the number of hours left of his shift, so x. Okay, independent dependent variable. So this is the independent variable, x. Dependent is y. So x independent variable is the number of hours left in the baker's shift. Y is the loaves of bread baked. How many loaves will the baker make if he has 4 hours left in his shift? So that's x. 4. So you get y equals 10 plus 3 times 4, which is 12. So y is 10 plus 12, or that's 22 loaves of bread. Loaves of bread. Okay. So that's all for today. If you'd like to see more videos, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.